What up, guys? How are you? Just got off my first day of work. Okay, just not gonna let me do. Anyways, first day of work. Interesting. Because it was basic sales. You know, you call people, they try to set a date, read the script, etc. Which is different from what I imagine, but I'm a financial associate. Eventually you acquire knowledge, and then you are able to, help people with a certain structure. At the end of the day, this is where God wants me, and we just grow. Be able to get my Series 7 license and then continue to move forward, because at this point, this company, this boutique, which is like a small firm, is expanding rapidly. So I'm in the best position I can be to grow further. The only thing I have to do is really learn. Learn to be better, learn to do great things, and continue to push forward and acquire knowledge so I can manage people in the future. That was the plan and the goal. What's the goal? Acquire knowledge, acquire growth, acquire experience, acquire credentials. Once you get all that, at the end of the day, be here for a year or two, get my shit, dip, if I want to. If not, God doesn't want me to dip. I just said it, and I had a giant ring in my ear, so no, I'm not allowed to. On that note, this is where it's gonna be. This is where I'm supposed to be. Be careful of that, because yesterday, before I started my work in church, I got a call from another firm saying, "Hey, why'd you pick another firm?" and like trying to entice me to join their firm. But I thought about it, I was like, wait a minute. They're trying very hard to like entice me. Who's this from? I prayed. I was like, oh, okay, that's from the other side. Remember, before, not compare myself to Jesus, but before Jesus went on his journey, he was enticed. Before he went on his journey, he was enticed. Before he was baptized, he was enticed. Do you guys understand? By the devil. Everything. You heard the story, him in the mountains fasting with, I gotta make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah, this is to the turnpike. Oh, the turnpikey. By that note, he was enticed. But what happened? And then what happened after he beat that enticement? The story of Jesus. Crazy, right? So always follow your spirit. Remember, this job is a job change for me. I hit level 20. Getting the license, getting my bachelor's degree, going back to school was finishing tutorial. After tutorial, getting the license was hitting level 20. And then doing like the main quest for the job change, and then getting the job was the job change. Congress Road, South Boulevard. I gotta go. I gotta see which way I'm going. South, east, west. I'm going south. Never mind. I'm going to Congress. And I'm able to make these videos. So you guys have a good day.